An attentive assistant you can think out loud with and who always wants to talk to you. Wouldn't that be something? I'm David Stiernholm, and in this week's episode of the Structure podcast Done, I'm fascinated by Microsoft Copilot's new voice feature. But first, let's ease the transition back to work after the upcoming holidays. How about completing a task due in January now, before the festive break? Then you'll relieve your future self of some stress. A true gift from you to you. How? Well, let me elaborate in a recent post on the Structure blog. You'll find a link to it in the show notes. Imagine having a colleague who is always available to talk, who can always find anything in your folder structure, and who can answer your questions the moment you have them. If we set aside the interpersonal value of being coworkers and focus solely on the functionality, this is now one step closer to reality thanks to a new feature in Microsoft Copilot. Just now, recently, or very soon, depending on where you live, what license you have, and the order in which Microsoft rolls out updates, it's now possible to talk to Copilot in the mobile app. It's been possible with ChatGPT for quite a while, and I've really enjoyed it, but what's new is that the M365 Copilot app also has access to your calendar and all your files that Copilot can access when you chat in work mode in Copilot Chat. This means that, for example, in the car on your way to work, you can discuss the day ahead of you with Copilot. What meetings do you have today? Is there anything you need to prepare for them? Would it be helpful to put together a quick agenda for any of the meetings? The meeting was just booked and there hasn't been time to think it through, but now you can speak freely from the heart on your way to the office, and Copilot puts together a suitable agenda. For now, what Copilot formulates for you, such as the agenda, stays in the chat, since Copilot cannot create email drafts, cannot add new calendar appointments, and cannot add to-do tasks to your to-do list, but this is still quite a good start, I think. This whole AI assistant thing is starting to shape up, if you ask me. Do this. Download the M365 Copilot app to your phone if you haven't already. Set the chat to work mode. In the chat box, click on voice mode. It's the striped symbol to the right of the microphone. I had a hard time figuring out which one it was at first. And then talk away with Copilot as your digital, non-human, always helpful colleague. Try out what it can do and what it can't. Because using voice mode in M365 Copilot allows you to take action on those scattered thoughts spinning around while you're on the go. You delegate bits of minor work that you'd otherwise have to do yourself once back at the computer. Now, that work is already done, and you can spend your valuable time on your most important tasks instead. And that's nice. Have you used Copilot's voice mode? What did you talk about? What have you let Copilot do for you? Tell me. Email me right away at david@stiernholm.com. I'm curious to hear from you. Thanks for today and see you again next week.